Look at Alistair. Every official, I know Australian as you, I can give you evidence of that. He spent a day in a hotel. This is by Italian hotel in Italy. They saying, showing tax, what you call it, invoice. He's showing to the media, $50,000, $50,000. One official, he's as your spy, spend in the hotel a night. 50,000 taxpayer. But they get me from because they take me like a package, they call me a package from Guantanamo Bay to here with $250,000 flight. I don't want it. I told them give it to me cash and I go back running. But they say no, Mr. Habib, we have to take in a flight. I don't want to. But the official, Mr. What is no McDonald and Mr. Philip Rada's people, they have to sit down and fly, enjoy themselves. I don't want it, I can go around. I don't care, take me 2-3 weeks running. $250,000. And they say taxpayer. The official, one as the official spend a day $50,000 a night. A night. Taxpayer. Who paying for that? Why? Why Australian as you spend $50,000? You know why? Because he was kidnapping people in a hotel, and the manager of the hotel turned his face, he doesn't know nothing. That's what they used to do. That's what they done overseas. That's what they've been doing. Okay, that's what happened now with WikiLeaks. When he released the information helped me really because of Egypt. Because the Egyptian government until today, until now, they're denying, but now they start talking last 2 weeks. They've been denying, I never been there. Since I never been in Egypt. And the Egyptian Council ambassador said, if you, Mr. Habib, you're being taken to Egypt, you're entitled for a human right, Egyptian human right, you can ask for any amount of money. That's why I'm going to ask him now, because we got WikiLeaks, and this lawyer came all the way, I spent a few $1,000s to bring him, but I'm going to give you a few million. Is that right? I'm smart. So that's why I have to do this. Saying, now, he is saying in the document, say, if you come, Mr. Habib, and if you prove you've been in Egypt, we pay you whatever amount of money. And until today, Egyptian government denying. And Australian government say, we have no idea. But we believe, maybe. But they asked, some documents say, Mr. Lawyer, switch off your phone. Well, we give him reason. So this is important for him because actually we're going to Egypt next 25th next month. But I told you, if we get killed, who did it to me? No, I don't hate it. That's mean, you're not gonna have to protest for me. I come all the way for you, but what are you gonna do when I get kidnapped? Who take me? Come on, I can't hit it. No. You're not gonna protest probably for me. Now, we're going to Egypt now, in 25th next month. We have people come from Britain. We have some lawyer coming with us. We have a human rights group from Britain as well. And we try to get some of your people to with us. Anybody welcome to come. We're gonna sue in the Egyptian Mubarak's son and the minister of the police, his name Habib al-Adel, and another agency, his name Yusuf Abdurrahman, thank you. Now my lawyer is awake still. And we got Amr Suleiman, the head of the top. And my concerning Amr Suleiman, because no one around the world so far witnessed against Amr Suleiman. The first witness in the world against Amr Suleiman, the agency, is me. And that's why my life is risk. But I'm not scared of it. That's why. And that's why they ask you what about me. But the Australian government, they protect this guy because he's very important person to the America, to the Mossad, to Australia. and Britain. And now we have about 25 people coming around the world from Britain and America and Australia. We're going to put this case. Now the lawyer make the date for us. The sooner he make the date, but we planning 25th next month. Alright, and that's why he wait to do organized time. All the coming the same time to the airport in Egypt. Because when we go as a group, it's more protection. And I think Egypt now is not too, it's too bad the situation as we understand. And I think that's the time to make full cleanup. Because when you do full surface, it's no cockroaches coming up. You have to spray properly, and that's what we're going to spray and put what they call. They have glue, like we have to put it every corner. Yes, that's the one to get rid of them. We try to do this, and actually we need your help too, and that's what happened.
Thank you, Mamdouh. Yeah, you're a brave and courageous person, and we admire you and respect that you've kept on fighting. You really are an inspiration to all of us, and we wish you all the best in Egypt. Some of us may have the privilege of being there.
Actually, she comes with us.
And also, I want to really acknowledge Maha as well, because Maha has been a fighter alongside you the whole way, as well as your family. And thank you, Hisham, for coming as well. Thank you, Mamdouh.
You're welcome.
I just have a question for Mamdouh. I'm just wondering if you could just explain a little bit your experience with the Australian media, because it's such an amazing story. A lot of people would say, why doesn't everyone know about this story? So I'm just wondering, you know, what's your experience being with journalists? And
I'll tell you what I learned since I came from Guantanamo Bay until today. Our media is corrupt. Australian media is being employed by Australian government. I learned too much. Actually, I have someone from ABC, I will believe, is Australian. They call Australian
Broadcasting
Corporation. Thank you very much. It's a government. They give you what they want. They publish what they want. 60 minutes, it's being get paid from the government. Some media, they have some time because what they try to tell you, are we fair people? But they are corrupt. They're not running for us. I want to tell you something. You just read any media in Australia. They just write down whatever the other country writes. If they get it. I want to see one of the media, an Australian media, anyone, at least maybe few, I can count of them, few of them, they get the real true story. I want to see one media, he went in Afghanistan filming himself. I want some media went in Iraq and filming. Did you know what happened? I see my own eye. You know what happened to the media? Some of them, they've been kidnapped, they shoot, they doesn't know what happened. Because they took out, and that's what they do. They listen to the government, and the government pay him. He sit down in his office. Can you tell me a story? They take the story, they write it down, that's the end of the story. Thank you very much. This is our media is. But if they talk about Habib, Habib is not interested in the government. They can harm the government. The government is happy to pay $1 million to shut up Habib. But I'll tell you what protected me, I am very happy to talk to you because my phone is 24 hours, but make me now switch it off. Sorry, because now I was supposed to leave my phone on. I have a call from India, sometime 3 o'clock in the morning, from China, from some country, I don't know, I never know the names. So, are you Mr. Habib? So speak to me whatever language. So and someone speaking English to me. And that's why, because of the media overseas, I'm surviving now. I'm not in jail. That's why I'm surviving. But if my name is only in Australia, the media here in Australia, they make me criminal in 24 hours and I will be gone. I'll tell you what, the Australian government, when I come back, I have a murder case, double murder. 2 people being shot. Next to me, I was driving home, I find someone being shot. I was threatened the day before, and I see someone have a gun and shooting 2 people in front of my car. I called the police come and arrest me. I've been arrested. Me and my son. They take my van, they demolish my van. They stealing my money. I have $500 for rent. The police tell me, Mr. Habib, how you get $500 from?
What?
And they take a test of my body. I have my car was maroon. I send in after 5 days my car white. They change color. I'm lucky I got my car at least. They accuse me. I am a witness of murder. They say, you didn't tell your name, Mr. Habib. You didn't tell us you, Mr. Habib. That's why we arrest you. I've been arrested because I didn't tell him who I am. And they tell me, Mr. Habib, I don't know how. And he take my wallet and my license. And the case running, come and watch the case in the court now running, in the Supreme Court. Now that's Australia. This is our media. If you want to talk about media, our media is corrupt. We got some people that work. I got Sally neighbor. She feel for me because some people, some idiot been lying, and she find me. She come to me and said, Mr. Habib, what you tell me about your case? I said, you want my case? This is my document, read it. She find all my documents black, white. Nothing in it, only black, cover black. National security. She wants to oversee, she find places, she finds some documents. This is the woman, she want to find something. She's not working. She wants one job and finish because she find out. The media is not going to say, our media is corrupt. They say, I resign. Why you resign? No, no reason. I don't want to be. Because it's corrupt. They've been paid by the government. All the media, police media, call the ASU, they're going to say, you want an ASU media? You want a police media? A federal police media? That's what your media you got. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other questions? Yes?
Maybe I'm not quite, you'll have your experience, but a little bit cynical when I watch, there seems to be a lot of people in Australia worried about what happens to cattle. Whether they're being treated humanely or whether they're being killed in the right conditions. But my question, maybe a hard question, how do we change people in Australia to be as worried about what happens to cattle that are sent out of the country as is what happens to human beings like you and others?
Refugees, yeah.
I tell you what, we have to put these people in containment. From Gilead, what her name is? No, Gilead. Guilty. Guilty and guilty. The other one from federal police. All guilty. No, garlic is smell, but she's not. She's guilty now. She's not only smell. She's garlic and guilty.
Okay. Were there other questions? Yes.
Yeah, you are inviting us to...
Excuse me, lawyer, just He's secretary. That's why. It's not good. Okay. She's always calling.
Okay, go ahead.
Make sure he's right.
Okay, you are inviting us to the revolution, as what happened in the Arab world. How should we proceed?
When you're ready, let me know. We just go get this.
Lee's going to talk a bit later. She might touch on some of those issues about what we can do here in Australia and